guys, welcome back for another edition of All Things Vape. I am Jason, and tonight's video is not going to be a juice review. Tonight's video is going to be a mod review, that is right. And I thought I would go ahead and pop my mod review cherry on this channel tonight with this special mod that I have. I've been teasing this mod for the last few videos, and here it is right here. Look at this gorgeous thing. Okay, so what is this mod? This mod is the 12.6 volt triple 18650 series PWM mod, and is made by Def Mods. This is the special edition made especially for Maddcraft, and what I mean by that is the graphics were specially made by Maddcraft and designed by Mick Duvall over at Maddcraft for the Maddcraft site. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the camera down. I'm going to let you guys see it up close and personal. I'm going to take you guys through the whole mod, everything that I can show you on it. I'm going to go ahead and show you it. Then we're going to bring the camera back up. I'm going to vape on it and then tell you guys what I think about it, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it. And so that's basically going to be it. So let's go ahead and take the camera down, and we'll see you guys here in just a bit. Hang tight. Okay, guys, so now we're up close and personal with the Maddcraft Special Edition 12.6 volt triple 18650 series PWM mod from Def Mods. Mick Duvall over Maddcraft Vapors sent this graphic to Leonard Young, who is the owner-operator of Def Mods and who also builds the mods. He sent this graphic over to him to have him put it on the outside of the box. Now, there was 10 of these boxes made, and they're all sold. So there is no more on the Maddcraft website. So you might be asking, why in the hell am I doing a review over a mod you can't get? You can actually still get this mod from the Def Mods website. You just can't get this graphic. This graphic was specially done for Maddcraft. But I saw Mick had pre-orders of this mod made before I even got in the group, so I didn't know anything about it. And when I found out that he ordered 5 more, I jumped all over it as soon as I could. So I picked up myself one, and I think it's just a badass looking box. So we're going to take you through the box. I'm going to show you the 510 connector pin, and then we're going to take off the battery door, and I'm going to show you all the good stuff inside there. So, alright, so right here we got the skull with the tombstones, Maddcraft handcrafted e-juice logo on top. You got your part of the, this is a wraparound design, so this is going to be part of a Grim Reaper. You got your nice clicky fire button here, and there's the rest of the Grim Reaper with the quote here on the back: kill a man, one is a murderer, kill a million, a conqueror, kill them all, a god. Alright, so you got the Grim Reaper standing on top of the skull here, and then you got the rest, you got the other part of the Grim Reaper with the skull. You have your potentiometer here, and I'll explain more on this in just a little bit. And then we're back at the front of the mod. So we're going to take you up to the top, and you got a 510 connection pin there with the protector, and it's actually part of the pin, so it's actually called a 30 millimeter 510 pin. It's 30 millimeters in diameter. I will show you something else about this whenever I go to crack open the battery door as well. Alright, so like I say, nice clicky fire button, and then over here you got your potentiometer. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Now this potentiometer is going to go from 0 to 100. Now I've not had this thing over 40% yet, and I don't really plan to, because that is a hell of a lot of power, especially 12.6 volts. So we'll get more into the potentiometer, but it just basically goes from 0 to 100, and this is how you adjust your power output. So, alright, so now we're on, this is the top of the mod, so we're going to take off the battery door here. There's a nice little thumb groove right here, and these magnets are pretty strong magnets. They're very strong magnets, but they're not too strong. You can get the battery door off, no problem, but it still does its job, and it opens up fairly easily. Okay, so I'm going to put the mod over here. We're going to look at this door. Alright, so you got the Def Mods authentication sticker right here with their logo here. Nice Def Mods logo and everything. And then you got the Maddcraft Special Edition 12.6 volt PWM. This is number 8 out of 10. Then you got your nice strong magnets here on the corners. That's the door. And then right here is the mod itself. Now, before I take the camera up, I'll put the batteries back in this, and then I'll show you guys the voltmeter that's built in here. Now what I wanted to show you was, I'm not real sure how well you can see this, but this battery sled in here, if you can notice, I don't know how well you can see it, but if you notice, there's like little lines in here, like little grooves. And usually battery sleds are smooth. Well, this one here in particular, all the internals in this mod that are the plastic internals, like all the housings and everything, the battery sled and all that stuff, that's all 3D printed. So that's why you're getting your little lines, your little striations here in the battery sled. Okay. Now, another thing I want to show you about this sled is these. You got your pluses for your positives on your battery. So your battery's going to go positive up, positive down, positive up. You have to put it in this configuration. If you put these batteries in backwards, this mod becomes a brick. Okay, it just becomes a brick and it's ruined. So you have to put them in this configuration. This does not have reverse polarity protection in it. You will fuck up your mod. Your mod will be done. Okay, so about that. The internals on this mod also have a lifetime guarantee on them, meaning if it just quits working one day, then get a hold of Def Mods. Leonard Young over there will have you send it back to them, and they will fix it for you for free. If you break it, you abuse it, you put the batteries in wrong, whatever, and it's your fault, then they'll just charge you for the parts. However, if you lie to them and you tell them that it just quit working and they find out that you broke it, then they will charge you for the whole goddamn rebuild, okay? So make sure you're honest with them. That's all they're asking for, is to be honest up front with them, and they'll work with you, okay? So also the chipset that's in here is a standard PWM chip, standard pulse width modulation chip, meaning it's not it's not the smart chip. So he makes his standard PWM chips from scratch. So whenever somebody does, get a mod that's messed up or whatever, if they have any problems with it, and they send it back into him, and there's a problem with the chip, all he's got to do is a 5-minute fix, and then it's back out the door and back in your hands as soon as possible. So, like I say, just a standard regular pulse width modulation chip in here. All right, so, and I'll explain more about the pulse width modulation here in just a little bit when I take the camera back up. All right, so what I was going to tell you about this 510 pin, you'll notice there's an overhang here when you take the battery door off. And it's not that big of a deal, because when you put your battery door back on, sorry, I keep bumping the camera. When you put your battery door back on, it's flush. So there's not an issue there at all. Okay? All right, so put that back on, take that off. Then I'll go ahead and put these batteries in. Up, down, and up. All right, so there's nothing there. You don't have to click this thing on and off. There is no on and off. There is no off switch to this. There's no turning this off. So this is not a pocket mod. You're not going to be able to put this in your pocket and just walk around with it all day or whatever. This will fire. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what the voltmeter looks like. All right, so it's bouncing around because I don't have an atomizer hooked up to it yet, and it's only sitting on, was that 30%, a little over 30%, so or maybe right at it. But yeah, it's just a basic white voltmeter that's on here. Okay, put the lid back on it, and you can feel these magnets kind of grab that lid out of your hand when you go to put it back on. I will say this mod with this laser engraving on here, this laser engraving is awesome, okay? It has a matte feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's slick at all or anything like that. It's got a nice hand feel to it, nice, it's not textured, it's a matte finish on it. So I really, really like that a lot. Now, another thing I'm going to tell you about the graphics, when you go to order your mod, and you pick an HD graphic like this, you're going to have to order the black box. These mods do come in other colors, but you'll have to order the black box to get these kind of graphics on here. Also, whenever you go to order your mod and you send them the picture of what you want put on the mod, you can pick 2 images, and they don't charge you anything extra for them. Some mod companies charge you extra for these graphics. Def Mods does not. It's included with the price of the mod. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you. I only got to take a battery door off of this. As you'll notice in here, there's absolutely no wires showing. There's no chips showing, anything like that. And I love this about this mod. Everything is clean and organized, and everything's put away. And I like that a lot. I've seen a lot of other reviews for these kind of mods, for the PWM mods and for the DNA 250 mods and all that stuff. And you can always see the chips and the wires, you know, kind of just being in there. And with the battery sled and all that stuff, you can't with this. And I love that a lot. It's very organized, very nice, neat, clean, precise design. And I love that a lot about this mod. It doesn't look sloppy at all. It looks nice. So I like that a lot. So we'll put that back on there. Alright, so that's basically all I got for the up close and personal time with this mod, and then we'll go ahead and take the camera back up, and I'll vape off of it and let you guys know what I think, and give you a price and a website and everything. So hang tight. Hey guys, welcome back. We have the camera back up now, and so I just wanted to bring the camera back up to let you guys know where you can get this mod, how much it's going to cost you. We're going to run through a few more specs, a few more warnings with this thing, and then we're going to go ahead and end the review. I'm going to take a vape off of it, let you guys see the production you get from this mod. And so where can you get this mod right here? You can get it at www.defliquids.com, and I'm going to go ahead and put that at the bottom of the screen. I'm also going to put that link to the description to the video as well. This mod right here, the mod you're going to be looking for if you want to purchase this one in particular, is going to be the 12.6 volt triple 18650 series PWM mod. They do have a bunch more options on there for other mods that you can buy. They have some that are higher than price than this, some that are lower price than this. This mod right here costs you $200, and this was not sent to me for the purpose of review. I did pay with this pay for this with my own money. They do have one more mod that's a little more expensive than this. It's going to run you $250, and it's going to be the DNA build. It's going to be the DNA 250 build. And then they have a couple other boxes. They have like some dual series PWM mods. They have some parallel mods. And you have to go look for and see which one you would really want to have. The way I found this mod is I'm in the Maddcraft Vapors Facebook group, and one day Mick Duvall, the guy that runs Maddcraft, one of the guys that runs Maddcraft, showed this mod in the group, and I was like, what in the hell was that? And so I found out that there were some people that had pre-ordered this mod before I got in the group. I knew nothing about this mod before I was there, and then I saw the mod in the group, and I fell in love with this thing. So I contacted Mick, and I asked him how I can get one of these mods, if it was even possible for me to get one. And he said yes, he was going to be ordering 5 more to make a total of 10. So he already had 5 pre-sold. So as soon as he got the mod, and as soon as I could afford it, I bought this thing. I jumped all over it. Okay, so that's basically it for the website. Now, a couple of the warnings I wanted to let you guys know about. If you are a beginner vapor, this is not the mod for you. Do not buy a mod like this. Do not buy a series mod like this at all. It will not end up well for you, and you really need to know what you're doing before you purchase a mod like this. Okay, just keep that in mind. Also, with this mod, do not build below a 0.35 ohm with this. If you do, you run the chance of overworking your batteries, and then you're going to be on the nasty end of the consequences that happens if you defy Ohm's law. If you try to write your own Ohm's law, it's not going to end well for you at all. This thing, I mean, if you overwork your batteries, you're going to be fucked. This thing will either ruin the mod, it will vent your batteries and ruin the mod, or it will explode in your face, and you don't want that at all. So do not build below a 0.35 ohm with this, and do not think that you're going to be able to build a 0.35 ohm and crank it up to 100 at all. I have a website that I go to a lot for. It's a battery calculator, and it's got like 3 different breakdowns. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you guys a link to that one as well. That's at www.criticalmass.com. I'm going to put that at the bottom of the screen, and that in the that link into the description of the video as well. And that is a very handy, very nice tool to have to be able to go to and plug in all your information about your battery. It'll be able to tell you everything you want to know. Like, one thing will break down how much your batteries can handle. Then it's going to show you how much your the next, we have another one that's going to show you another calculation that's going to show you when you plug in all your information on that one, it's going to show you how much your mod is drawing and all that good shit. So that's a very, very, very good tool to have. So I wanted to let you guys know about that too. Also with this mod, you've heard me use the word PWM a lot in this. PWM means pulse width modulation. And I don't really want to get too technical into it because I don't have a real firm grasp on it myself. But the way it was explained to me by Leonard Young over at Death Liquids was, think of this as an unregulated mod that you can dial in and turn the power up and down on. Okay, that's basically it. There is no other protections with this mod. There's no reverse polarity protection, as I said in the up close and personal with this. There's no atomizer shortage protection or anything like that. This thing is going to fire no matter what, just like a mech mod would. The difference is this has a chip in there so it can do the pulse width modulation, and also it's basically just an unregulated, it's a semi-unregulated mod is what it is. And so, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and hit this thing, and I want you guys to listen. You might be able to hear a high-pitched whining with this. There's not a problem with the mod. That's just the way PWM works. That's just it doing this thing. So here you go. Let's see if you can hear it. You'll be able to hear it right before this atomizer kicks in, maybe. I don't know if my camera can pick it up or not. Here we go. Hear it? It's like a high-pitched whine, and like I say, it's just the pulse width modulation doing its thing. It's audible to the human ear. You're gonna be able to hear it every time that you hit the fire button with this. It's not really loud or anything like that, but you will be able to hear it. All that being said, this mod right here is worth every penny of the $200. This mod hits like a fucking truck. It is the most powerful mod I've ever had, that I've ever vaped on in my life, let alone owned. You will be seeing this mod a lot on this channel because this is the crown jewel of my mods right now. So I've been a regulated guy pretty much ever since I started vaping. I do have a mech mod, and now I have this mod right here, and I'm loving every minute with this mod. I went back today, and I've vaped on it for a while, and then I went back to my other regulated mods, and they just don't seem to be hitting as well. I'm kind of spoiled now, so I'm really loving this mod a lot. Before I let you guys go, I just wanted to touch base with you about Bobby Whitlock. He's a fellow vapor. He is a mod maker that has Crohn's disease, and he's had complications from his Crohn's disease, and it has cost him all 10 of his toes. He's had all 10 of his toes amputated. He's had one hand amputated. He's going to have the other hand amputated, so he's put a GoFundMe account up for the goal of $300,000 to help pay for new prosthetic hands, help pay for some medical bills, and transportation to and from the doctor. Excuse me. So he has put a $300,000 goal on there, and right now I think he's sitting at a little over $8,000. So he really needs our help, guys. And if you guys can go over there, read his story, if you're so inclined to help and be able to donate, please do that. If you cannot donate, it's totally understandable. Just please share that link to your social media, different social media platforms, and let's try to get some more traffic over there and try to get his goal met a little bit quicker. Okay. All right, guys, so that's all I basically got for you. So I'm also going to put the link to his GoFundMe campaign in the description to this video as well. And I've got it somewhere back in here too. So, yeah, guys, as always, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I read all the comments, and I do try to get back to the comments as soon as I can. What I mean by that is I respond to all the comments that I can. I do read every single one of them. So if you guys want to go ahead and leave me some feedback, please do so. If you guys like this, please thumb it up. If you didn't like it, please thumb it down. And so that's basically all I got for you guys. So until next time, vape on and vape safe, and we'll see you guys later. Good night.